Hey Airsofters, Mopey here. Today I am joined with a very special guest, Cypress 2.0.
Yep, here I am. I got some dinosaur arms.
Dinosaur arms. So I know I've talked about this in the past before. If you guys aren't aware, this is the ugly duckling build. I believe it's on e-bike. It's called the B.A.M.F Sport Line series or something like that. Called the ugly duckling because of the handguard. Absolutely terrible. It's massive and awful. The stock isn't any better. But for this video, I figured that we would just, crack everything open and see how we can't access the hop up, see how upgradable it is, take a look at the gearbox, and just go from there. So first things first, we're gonna go to the easiest down to the hardest. And we're also gonna go that way for upgrades as well. So I have a whole new hop up, inner barrel, and bucking coming in to put on this airsoft gun and just to test it out. But I figured we would open everything up and check out the internals before, I really get into it. So first things first, I'm just gonna attempt this. We're going to take this off. Now it looks like half a gun.
Yeah, it's weird. It's split down the middle.
Split right down the middle. All right, and I think what we're gonna do here now is unscrew that. So there's a little screw right here. We're gonna try that and see how that works. So the first cosmetic issue I can already see whenever, looking at this thing is that this handguard, I already took off the screws right there. It's connected to this whole entire upper rail system here. So I'm gonna need to find a compatible rail system. We're gonna open this thing up and see what's under it, find out, what to use, and see if I can't jerry-rig a new one on there. All right, Airsofters, so I got really great news. First off, you don't need to take these pins out. They're completely fine where they are. Secondly, there does appear to be Picatinny rails on the underside, so that's really good. I'm gonna take this off. All I gotta do is pull down on this, and it comes right off. So wow, honestly, already looks a lot better. All right, Airsofters. So now we're gonna head out these pins here. I would really like to have a rubber mallet, but all I got is a metal one. So this will have to do.
It looks like an old hammer.
Old hammer. Let's see here. I thought it was that way. That was supposed to go. Came out a lot easier on that side. Oh yeah. So I just got a note next time. You have to hit it from this side. If you guys are new to the channel and don't know already, I do everything for the first time. So this is completely new to me, and I just need to note that for next time. As you can see, there's a little bit of like engraving on this side, which is probably why it wasn't coming out. Luckily, I'm not going to use this gearbox, so if I did damage anything, then everything is fine. Hopefully it doesn't affect testing, but if it does, then it's not a big deal. Like I said, we're going to put in a new gearbox anyways, so let's go ahead and start on the next stuff. Alright, so now what we're doing is we're taking off the upper receiver. Hopefully a lot smoother than the others.
Okay, yeah, now it's starting to look like a German gun.
The thing about this is a lot of these are replicas, which a lot of the stuff aren't really functioning like an actual rifle should, but I believe this is spring loaded right here, so we have to be very careful with that. I like the touch of that, but just another thing we have to watch out for. Actually, not quite
Didn't like a spring jump at you like in one of your videos?
Yeah, I got headshotted by a spring one time.
Yeah. Spring loaded.
Spring loaded. Oh, this thing is disgusting. It's a lot worse than what I thought it was. So I don't know what that is. There's some sort of substance all over this thing. Looks like grease, glue, some sort. I'm guessing that's what they use to grease this thing up on the inside. That's dry as a bone. This nozzle is very ugly.
It is.
So, after looking at it a little closer, I was right. This back one isn't supposed to come out. I don't know if you can see it right there. Let me get a super secret, super cool, super tactical flashlight real quick. You can see in there's a little bit of a bearing of some sort that's keeping that from coming out. So if you see right there, yeah.
That wasn't a pretty smart idea.
Yeah, thing's not gonna come out. But that's fine because it's out of our way from the internals, and we can still bring this AEG out and upgrade it. Also, a better look at what I'm talking about with that grease as well. You can see it a lot more with the light on it. It's just everywhere on this gearbox, and it looks awful. I forgot. So since this is like real steel, you can use a little bit of like a flathead, and there's groovings on the inside right here. So you can take out, there's a pin at that front side right there that we're gonna push down with a tiny screwdriver, or like a flathead, definitely flathead, to get that out of the way to get that pin out. So let's do that right now. Comes out, and like I said, thank you, Cypress 2.0. Like I said, it is spring retention, so it's going to shoot out. So just make sure you guys are careful with that there.
Yeah, the headshot memory.
Headshot memory. Don't want another headshot. No headshots.
Yep.
Now we're going to look at the most important part. So now that we got this upper here, probably you guys know, you can just pull this out, and this is how you access your inner barrel, hop up, and everything. Oh man. Oh, this is bad. First off, it's metal, very poor metal at that. It has that weird grease on it still.
Yeah, I can see it.
But it's like
Reddish?
yeah, it's all over. Very all over.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
So looking down this, seems pretty straight. Try to take this off. I don't know what's on this thing. So now that I got this little plastic piece off, I can slide this out and look at everything. So it seems there's a different type of grease on this. I'm not going to touch it too much because I don't want to get grease on my fingers. Very light rubber. Not too much. Very simple design. I've never taken apart one of these before, so I think let's just go ahead and do that right now. See if we can't do that.
Looks like a mini pistol.
Mini pistol.
Like a Star Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like something you'd see in Star Wars. So I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take out this pin first. I'm not sure the best way to do that.
Could you pull it out?
Yeah. Let's try that. So not the best tool, but I got this. Pulled it out. Actually came out pretty easily. Nothing on that side, so I think I'm good to just unscrew this. Take this off. Alright. Now, how do we get this thing out?
Yeah, I don't see where it would come out.
Well, rotary style hop-ups aren't good anyways. We're gonna trash this one. Alright guys, so I got that one back on. Everything seems to be working normal and fine. I noticed that this pin is actually holding the bottom of this. So I gotta get that back in there.
So are we just gonna kind of like sit that to a side and then do something else?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna assemble most of the barrel stuff again, and then we're gonna move on to the actual internals. So whenever I put this back on, I'm looking for the notches that are right here. So there's that notch right there. And it should be the same thing on the other side.
Oh, I thought there was like a little crack in it. But it's just a
No.
little line.
Yep. You can see there's an indent, and so that's where we're gonna put it upwards. Anyways, this has a snug fit on it, so that's good for sure. Okay, so now we can set that to the side. Now we're looking at this. First thing we're gonna do, take off the stock. So after I'm done taking off that stock, I'm looking at it. Wiring could be a little bit better. I did this myself though. I put the new Dean's connector on it.
I mean, it's decent. It'll do you good.
It'll do you good. It'll do you good. Now we need a long screwdriver, something that'll fit that buffer tube. And make sure you always check what is at the end, because I've seen different types of screws in there. So you always want to check before you ever do anything first. But luckily I already did. And we need a Phillips.
I'm familiar with this gun.
I'm familiar with this gun. So let's see if this will fit.
I don't know.
You want to do it?
I don't know if it's long enough.
Oh, I'm sure it's long enough.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see it.
Look at you go. Man, I don't even have to do this.
I'm just doing your work for you.
You're doing my work for me. Kick back and relax.
Oh, I did not screw up anything, I'm telling you. Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah. You got it.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
I knew it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. So whenever taking off this buffer tube,
You gotta make sure to press down on it.
it'll be fine.
Oh, that wasn't that bad. Well, look at this little piece.
Yeah. That is very different from your typical
Gun.
It does not appear to be a quick chain spring system.
Okay.
So in
No
order,
headshot.
yeah, no headshot. So in order to change this spring, you actually have to open the entire gearbox to get there. So yeah, these seem to be just fake pins, so I don't have to do anything with them. So this we have to get out of there.
There's a little moon part.
Yeah, so that catches and gets rid of that. Might be a lot harder than what I think it is. Maybe we can get away with just leaving it in there. What I will do though is take off this mag release. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is grab a small screwdriver. Actually, this one has one of those weird star-shaped patterns again, but I think we can also get away
With using this little thing.
with using
been
this little
trusty.
thing. Been pretty trusty.
Camera might get headshot.
Camera might get headshot. Oh, there it is. Pretty easy.
Not bad.
Keep this and this together. I'm gonna keep this in a separate
Little
one.
container.
Yeah, that way we know.
Oh, there's a small spring in there.
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
Okay, pretty easy.
yep.
I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it's already been stripped pretty bad.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah.
The rut road.
So I think what we're gonna have to do, I'm gonna push down on this and pray that it works. So airsofters, it's gonna take a little bit of modification.
Yeah. It's a little bit disappointing.
This is completely stripped. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take a Dremel to it whenever we're ready and try to just drill it out of there. Worst case is that I can destroy this trigger, or I'm sorry, that I can destroy this selector.
Switch?
Yeah, the selector switch. and take out that screw by hand, and then we can just replace it. So I think that's good. Another thing I want to look at before I put this thing back together is this grip. I want to see if I can't change it. I don't like it. It's very, very poor texture.
Like a little camo grip on there.
Get a little camo grip? I might do that. Maybe I can use one of my baby ones. Baby. Oh, baby. Go in here.
Oh, I know who that's sang by.
Who's it sang by?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
What's his name?
It's on
Justin Bieber. We have styrofoam in here. I got it out on this, and there's still that weird goo on there. So I'm just gonna use this as reference. This red one wraps around and comes like that. This black one also comes back like that. And so it slides out like so. There's the motor, nothing special. Not by a long shot, nothing special.
It's definitely gonna happen with airsofting too.
Oh yeah.
You always came home with something broken after airsofting.
Yeah. Airsoft is one of those sports where it takes a lot.
Yeah, you just have to learn from your mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes. Yeah, I'm upset we can't get that select fire off. Like diamonds in the sky, shine bright like a diamond. Whoa.
I remember that song from like 2018.
You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Crap. Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
Star Wars pistol. So there's that grip I was talking about. It has very like
Ooh, it's cheap plastic.
very cheap plastic. I don't know. I kind of do like the finishing. No, I take that back. I was gonna say the gearbox shell seems finished pretty nicely, but it's very rough. The piston head, it looks alright to me from what I can see. Piston head looks alright.
Looks like a little stick figure.
Yeah. Yeah. The nozzle, not at all. I don't like the nozzle.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright. So now that we are here, we can talk about some of the stuff that I want to do. Sadly, I can't get this out because this select fire is stripped.
So that means like you can't take it out?
Yeah, no. It looks like someone's tried to work on this before or something.
Dad?
No.
The company?
Probably. And it looks like it got stripped right there. So and this select fire is known for stripping pretty easily. So we're gonna get a different one. See if I can't just go ahead and take it out.
Yeah.
Boom. Comes out. Whoa. Has like a tiny O-ring right there. It's pretty weird. So it seems to be just like one of those things where you gotta look at it.
Wiggle it out.
Look at it, wiggle it out. What I did was I just flipped it upside down, pulled outwards, and then pulled up on it.
Yeah.
And I got that. Got that out.
That's out of the way.
And I can't take this off. So
Because that.
no, it's because of this right here.
Oh. Well, I thought it was solid because of that.
Do it like that.
Now, if it wasn't stripped, we could take it off, right?
Yep. But it looks like I'll have to just
Do it in another video.
yeah. So whenever we're reassembling this thing, I'm just gonna look at this pistol grip. And
It's a pistol grip?
it's a pistol grip. So something I learned, especially very important with the pistol grip, you do not want to tighten it down too much.
What happens if you tighten it down too much?
What I found out was it messes with your select fire. And I had an ambidextrous one, so maybe it differs, but
Just don't recommend it. Okay, well, say goodbye.
so may or may not have made a mistake.
Yeah.
Drop a screw somewhere. I don't know which screw it is.
Can't we just like give another screw?
Yeah. I just need to know what screw it is, but we'll figure it out. So got that snug. Let's see if it affects. Everything still seems to be doing fine. Whenever we're looking at the bolt or catcher.
So do you know how to put that back in?
We're gonna find out.
I don't trust that
Aha.
answer. Oh well, okay, it worked.
So what we're looking at right here is we want this black metal rod that I'm trying to wiggle, but I can't really see it. Is that black metal rod down in there?
Yeah, I can see it.
We're trying to fit it on that
Metal piece.
silver looking piece right
So
there.
I think you gotta kind of lift it up and put it down on there.
Got to kind of lift it up and put it down on there. Let's just try that. I don't know what I'm doing now, guys. So
Yeah, so we're guessing at this point.
definitely working. Don't know if it's working as intended though. Not at all. Okay, so yeah, we got another issue on hand.
We got problems everywhere.
Yeah, we got problems everywhere. So looks like my method was wrong.
We're both wrong.
You have this little metal piece right there sticking out. It's supposed to go under that. Push this up so we can get that spring underneath it. All right, so I don't know what's wrong with this, so we'll just have to work on it whenever we open the gearbox and all that stuff because it's attached to the gearbox. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Probably having a lot of tech guys look at this and be like, what is he doing?
In the comment section.
Yeah, they're gonna blow up my comment section.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what?
Alright, I'm gonna look back on the video and see how I put that back in. So it looks like, unfortunately, the one piece that we lost is for the mag release. We really need the mag release, so I'm gonna go see if I don't have another part for this. So, not at all a pretty job, but I did end up replacing this thing entirely. Works for the most part, kind of a little janky. The mag, it's a little weird to fit in there, but it works for the most part. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest together, and for my next order, I'm gonna order a new one of these. So we should probably start thinking about a color scheme here. I'm thinking about going with like a dark earth color, you know, like a dual tone black and dark earth. So I might get some dark earth accessories on here, see if that works, and go straight into assembling this buffer tube. Now all I need to do is just put this stuff in. So I'm going to assemble it on the side so that way it all kind of sticks together. I'm just going to go ahead and put on the stock. We are already having a pretty long video, so this just literally slides in like so. So just make sure whenever you guys are assembling this front pin that you pull back the spring on that and push that in and kind of finesse your way in there. That's all for that one. And now we can install front assembly. So here is the upper, here's a lower, which we'll install last. So you gotta push this, push that circle in, kind of just gotta line it up. Make sure everything fits in there nice and good. Kind of slide it on like that, boom. And then that's that. Need to put this thing on to complete that upper right there. All you gotta do is just tighten these. Using 2.5 for that. Tighten that down. Boom. And that is done. Probably should have done this beforehand. We're just gonna use these two pieces right here. To put it back on back on this handguard, which it shouldn't be too hard. Since I already put everything back on, I didn't realize. I'm just kind of using gravity to help me with this. So we are missing, if it'll show up, we're missing this one right here. So what I'm gonna do is this nub piece right here, this nub looking piece, is gonna go on the inside. So I'm just gonna flip it over like that and let gravity do its work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slide it on in there. And then kind of shake it. Get it in there. I'm gonna use my eyes as well. Alright, it's kind of sitting at an angle. So with like literally anything small, like I said, I'm just using this right here. Just gonna go ahead and kind of help it get in there. And boom. Sitting in there now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a finger. I use my pointer. Keep it up in there. And then with the other bit, just gonna kinda with my finger screw that on in there. Just so we can go ahead and get it going. That's what I did with the other side. And then just finish it up. Make sure you have that finger supporting that side as well, because it'll just keep on spinning if you don't. And well then, y'all, what we have left is put on this ugly handguard. Boom. And just like that, we have fully assembled everything back to normal and back to the original state. All right, airsofters, and here's our final product. Honestly, I think for the first time, just opening this thing kind of went well. A little bit rough, I will say. We need to primarily focus on this mag release because this thing is not going to work. And then what we also need to focus on is this safety, which has really got me worried. It's stripped pretty bad, and I don't know what I can do to save it, but I'm probably just going to take a Dremel and just cut off this, replace it with probably a dark earth safety, and then we're going to probably just, go from there. Honestly, I don't want to do too much cosmetic changes right off the bat. I want to kind of save that for the end. I know I got, like I said, some hop up and inner barrel stuff coming in. So I would love to just put that together, and then we'll probably focus a little bit on building the gearbox outside of it, outside of the AEG. I got everything ready and to go. I just need to find the funds and the time to get it. And then what we'll probably do is focus more on the cosmetic stuff. Primarily this handguard. I want it off and gone forever. It's good to know that we have a rail system under here, by the way. Very good to know. I'll use this as a backup just in case. I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll just keep it around, I guess. Stock. Probably have to do something about that stock. I don't mind the stock actually. The stock seems fine. The pistol grip, another problem that we're gonna face, and then we'll just go from there, honestly. So I'm not too worried about this. It's pretty messed up, but we'll find something to do whenever we actually take this entire thing apart. We'll get it back. For chronoing this, I don't know if it'll chrono the same. I will test it some other time. Hopefully whenever every part comes in, then we'll test it then. But I don't know if it'll be accurate to, out of the box anymore, because I've been tampering with it. But hopefully everything shoots fine. I got everything set up in there. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It's great having you guys. If you are, a tech expert, saw my work and thought that guy doesn't know what he's doing, then please let me know in the comment section below. I know I had some troubles with the motor and like the hop up, I think was like my two main issues. And if you guys have any ideas about troubleshooting the safety selector, then please do let me know, because that is a problem that we will probably have to face, and I don't want to use a Dremel to get it out, but if I have to, then that's what I will do. I will use a Dremel. But guys, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys around.